Here we go. Good morning. Hello, I'm Clarice. Hi from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. For today, Monday, the 26th of April. I'm not even recovered from my birthday yet. I'm still tired. I don't think I'll be recording all of the dailies and the weekly today. I don't think so. I think I'll be taking it easy today. But it was good fun. Had a good time. I accomplished absolutely nothing yesterday, apart from eating. Threshold. Hey Melissa. Hey Timothy. We're on the verge of something. The threshold of something. Hi Christine. Oh, the camera's lagging already. Threshold. Camera's lagging badly already. Hey Amanda. Yeah, we're on the verge of something. Hopefully it's something good. This thing that's apparently going to happen. The energy update for today. Hi Stephanie. The energy update for today seemed very sure that something was going to happen as well. Weird energies of a get together. There was two of cups in there in the reading today. Love offer. So let's see what the cards want to tell us in here today, shall we? I'm not high energy today. Don't be expecting much from me. Yeah, let's get some more cards out. So as always, I'm going to get cards out for the collective, see if they're going to tell us more about what's going on. All these energies, dangling carrots in front of our noses. See if it's actually going to come true. But if you want a mini read, I'm going to start what I was doing then. If you want a mini read, then you can get those too. Just check out that pinned comment. It says about donations and stuff. Super chat, super sticker, or there's a PayPal link in there. If you've got a question for your higher self, put a capital Q at the start of your comment for that. And then I can find it easy. Get some cards out. Elixir of Life. That looks good. Got a bit of a runny nose this morning. Doesn't take much for me to wreck myself, really. But I did have a good time, so yeah. It wasn't a massive amount of people for my birthday, but it was good. We ate, we drank, we were merry. We had 2 chefs in the house, and I'd been to get food from my favourite, well, from one of the best Thai places. Yeah, and I'd been to get some takeaway food from one of my favourite Thai places for us all as well. So we had quite a big meal. It was good times. Elixir of Life. We had quite a lot of Sangsam and Hong Tong as well. Elixir of Life, healing, consolidation, reinvigoration, truth. A woman is leaning toward a deep red rose. She faces the flower with her eyes closed, concentrating on the lush bloom. She's receiving the sweet scent of nature and the energy of life. The wind rustles her hair, whispering the truths of the universe into her ears. She can hear her own breath mingling with the wind. Sitting quietly in nature by a stream or in a garden can help still our wandering mind and heal a troubled heart. Hey, Penny. Oh, the camera's really playing up this morning. No idea why. There's no need for this camera. It's the software. It's not the camera. Hang on, let's go silent again. Okay, I'm back. Ooh. Hey Stephanie, hi Amanda. So we're healing ourselves. Yeah, that's what I'm doing today. I'm taking it easy today. I'm gonna have to catch up the rest of the week. I did make, I can do some private reads today. I'm not going to be shooting videos today. Yeah, I haven't got the energy for it today. Hey Barbara. No energy, so I'm taking it easy. So yeah, this morning I made my readings available again because they've not been available for 2 days. And full moon readings, reduced price full moon readings. I think there's 3. If anyone wants one of those, get in fast because I'll be going fast. So what have we got here? We're on the verge of something, and it's something sweet, but we've got some healing to do, or something that's going to heal us. Yeah, in the energy update, there was energies of, could be a reunion, could be, with the cards, but there was like a family get-together or something that I was picking up on. With different age groups. It could be that someone older, someone in your family that's older, get in touch or something, I don't know. It was a very particular energy that I was picking up on there in that energy update today. You've been all over the place. Yeah. Is it? I don't know. The energy's screwy. It's, yeah, well, the full moon's coming for sure. It's tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah. Can't say I've noticed, really. Gratitude. Something that we're going to be grateful for. I'd be grateful if the camera would work. That would be nice. It's lagged already, like severely. I'm still shuffling these cards. Hey, Karen. It's this one, Chucky, whatever she's called. This one. Multi-generations, yeah. Oh, I wonder what's going to happen. We'll see anyway. Flower Goddess, this one, is guiding you to embrace all the good things in your life and honor them with gratitude. Now's the time to acknowledge your many blessings. Now, as always, when we get these messages, like this incoming energy, of course it depends on our karma. It depends on the energy we've been putting out. It's not like the energy can say, oh, you're going to manifest something great. Not everybody's going to manifest something great, right? But it does seem that this energy, I just feel like it could be surprising today. Maybe around this whole full moon, it could be surprising who gets in touch, who shows up. Do I have any surprises? My birthday? Not really. You're driving in the complete opposite direction than planes. Planned. Oh. So it's something that we're going to appreciate. I think it's going to be quite random. I don't think it's what you're expecting. Well, somebody was at my birthday party, and that somebody is a friend of Mr. Last Year. And so I was thinking, he's going to tell him. So that is an option, but maybe that's just, maybe that's too obvious. Because I'm feeling like these energies, it's going to be something less obvious than that. I think. Tell us more about it. Adventure. We got our first recovery out of the hospital here. Not a recovery because he wasn't sick. He was just tested positive. But you have to go to hospital even though you're not sick here. But the first one was released yesterday, so it was like, yeah, lots of photo opportunities. Because the sick ones don't stay at this hospital. The sick ones get on a speedboat to another island to their hospital. Isn't that bizarre? If we get tested positive, they want us to be in hospital for 2 weeks. Morning, Mandy. What have we got here? We've got adventure. Meet Lion Mew. He's an adventurer, an explorer, a traveller, and a seeker of lost worlds. Yeah, a seeker of lost worlds. That could be a blast from the past that comes in. Really, yeah, maybe that's what the age difference is that I was picking up on. It could be someone that you know long ago that you haven't heard from for a long time. He likes to feel the wind rippling in his fur and the excitement of not quite knowing what he might discover next. It's time to leave the safe havens of your comfy home and routine and seek out distant shores and unknown lands. Oh, it's not. We can't go anywhere. Widen your circle of experience and step into a different point of view. Difference? Oh, I did get a phone call from someone I've not seen for quite some time for my birthday. Widen your circle of experience and step into a different point of view. Distance and diversity gives us a shift in perspective. Home never looks the same from afar. Remember, the journey outward illuminates the journey inward. Live your life as a grand adventure. What's book? Hi, Mr. Bowers. You could be getting a family get together, Christine, for sure. Yeah. Adventures come in and not travel adventure. Not unless you want to do lots of quarantine. So, the full moon tomorrow. Scorpio full moon. I can't remember what the energy update was about. I'll have to see tomorrow. Just remind myself a little bit. Investigate. Oh, volatile. Oh dear. Yes, volatile energies. Oh, it's one of those full moons. Watch out. Yeah, Barbara, I think you're right. I think the energies are all over the place. It's going to be one of those where people go a bit crazy, so watch out. What book was a game for Albert in the gameplay? Leapfrog. Leapfrog. I haven't played that for a long time. Hang on. This one. What expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? The expectations we have are mostly delusional and impossible to meet. Then when we experience disappointment with ourselves or with a relationship, we then experience disappointment with ourselves or with a relationship when they're not met. It's time to dissolve your expectations and replace them with gratitude. Be grateful. You're being summoned to more peace. Peace is home for our soul, and it's accompanied by trust. It comes when you surrender and focus only on what you can control. If you expect nothing and are grateful for everything, you'll experience extreme fulfillment. It's that gratitude again. Something that we'll feel grateful for. Again, as I said, not everyone's going to manifest great things because not everyone's got great energy. So, but this is how we can get into, or how we can get into that energy, or this is how we are receiving that energy. I'm running around on my keyboard. You know, when we get to that point in alignment where when we're in the flow, we're just in the flow, and we can be grateful all the time, or we get grateful and then we're in that flow, and yeah, things show up that we are grateful for, good things. Let's get some tarot out. Expectation is a mother of disappointment. But then it depends, you know, like everything has got a positive and a negative expression of it. And without expectation, you're not going to get anything. You're not going to manifest a thing. You have to have good, like positive expectations. But when we're talking about people, I think that expectation is a mother of disappointment is about people, isn't it? When we expect from certain people something specific, yeah, we're likely to get disappointed then. Because we don't necessarily, if we're seeking for something like that from someone else, we think it's missing, so we're very unlikely to manifest it. Do you know what I mean? If you're like, oh, I'm so unloved, nobody loves me, I expect that person to love me. So I want that person to love me. They're not going to, because your predominant vibration. So that those that are seeking something from other to have those kind of expectations, yeah, it's going to disappoint you. It just depends, doesn't it? It depends what our expectations are. Like, if you did a job and expected nothing from it, you're going to get nothing from it. You're not going to get paid. Like, that is bad, right? You need to have expectations of receiving from stuff that you do. If you really have no expectation, you're going to be messed up. You're going to be messed around. You're going to be taken advantage of. You're not going to get Starseed. Expect nothing. I don't think that's true though, is it? People say that and I don't think it's true. Would you work for nothing? Or if you wouldn't, then you've got an expectation. Yes, camera software, it's done it again. Hang on. Okay, we're back. Yeah, it's the software that's broken today. It was the camera as well that time. We've got Starseed here. This is the Fool, I think. These decks that try and confuse us with renaming stuff. I think it's the Fool. Yes, it is. It's the Fool. Starseed. Starseed is the inner spark of your being that journeys throughout many lifetimes, forms, and worlds of your story. It's a divine energy that gives you strength and foresight to go your own way along a new, uncharted path. When you connect with this part of yourself, the serendipitous moments seem to continuously unfold around you. Yeah, and magic is present in your life. It's your own internal compass that directs you toward your dreams and inner light. The lessons that shape and form you throughout all of your adventures and awakenings are going to be essential. But don't forget, the limitations of the outside world also have the power to distract us from our higher calling. This is when we must look inward in order to find the answers, to seek out who we really are, beyond what we've been told or expected to be, to find out what fulfills us from a much deeper place of spirit. This is your journey. This is the light of your path. Oh. Keeping your expectations within reason. Yeah. Meanings for this are movement, freedom, experience, innocence, journeys, hopes, dreams, inner child. Coffee's good. I didn't even have coffee yesterday. That's how bad I was. So, the Starseed, the Fool. Taking a risk, new journey. Again, we've got journeys and adventures. Could be something new happening. Hey Maria. Got antibiotics. Got painkillers too. I already see the post on Facebook, but when I'm checking Facebook in the morning, I'm just like, it's really to get on there to check out what's happened on the business page and respond to everything there and the YouTube comments and all of that. My time is limited in the morning. I use Facebook less and less now, socially kind of thing, but sometimes I do notice posts. I hope you're feeling better soon. How much longer we're going to have to wait for something to happen? I mean, it's not like nothing's happening in my life. It's great, but my love life is just, no, I'm lying if I say it's non-existent. It's not. But still, not what I want. Yeah, really. Hey, Mandy. You're already here, Mandy. I've got no energy. I've got no energy today. Tell us more about this, Starseed. So we've got a new journey. We've got an adventure. What is it? Is it a relationship adventure? Tell us what it is. Well, it could be. 2 aces just dropped out there. It's something new. You've got morphine, codeine, ibuprofen, and paracetamol. Ooh, yeah, I think that should do it. I think you covered there. Wow. So Maria's going to be getting high tonight. Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. That's pretty powerful. The Fool, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Wow. Yeah, I think you will be asleep soon, Maria. Which ones did you take? I opened the book at the Ace of Swords, so I guess that's the one I'm reading first. New ideas, new beginnings. Clear think breakthrough. Swift communication. When the Ace of Swords comes up in a reading, it can signify a new beginning in the way of intellect and communication. Told you, someone getting in touch from long ago or a big age difference. From family, maybe someone that's long lost. I mean, just someone that you've lost touch with and haven't heard from them for a long time. It can represent making clear decisions and being assertive. This card can also indicate a breakthrough in communication and a better communicate skills. Interesting language there. The Ace of Swords may also indicate good news in way of legal matters going in your direction. So communication, Ace of Wands. Oh, there's so much newness. Oh, camera, can you stop, please? I guess it has stopped time. The camera's been a pain in the ass. Or rather, the software is and the app. I've got love, but I don't have the relationship that I want. I've got some kind of a relationship. Ace of Wands, energy, sexuality, birth, self-image, inspiration, new beginning. When the Ace of Wands shows up in the reading, it's telling you that you're embarking on a new beginning. This new beginning is taking an action towards a goal, like a new project. It has an energy to it, a creativity and inspiration as well. This is a seed you planted that needs to be cared for and loved. Now is the time to be inspired. This card can signify a new life, birth, or creation, both literally and metaphorically. Anything that's current in your life that could be associated with a new beginning is pointing toward this for actions like love, career, social life, and home life. I've got a relationship with someone else as well, not just with myself. Which is always tricky. Well, it's not really, it just is what it is. It's fine. It's not a problem. It's the least problematic thing. I don't have any problems, in fact. I don't have any problems. Wow. Yeah. I really don't. It's insane. That's wow. That's an interesting thing to realise. I don't have any problems. Like literally nothing. Right now. Yeah, nothing. I'm trying to think. I've got a parcel waiting for me down at reception. And the result's closed at the moment. A problem that I can foresee is when I go and get that and it's not, the owner might not be there. That could be a problem, but it's unlikely because she's usually there when I get there. No, no problems. Minor inconvenience is the freezer that keeps on becoming a winter wonderland. Oh, it's one of those fridges that's got a freezer compartment at the top that's small and it's got a plastic door on it, see-through door, but it's got holes in it. I mean, it's meant to have holes in it, but it just becomes a winter wonderland in there. Yeah, it really needs to be sealed. Anyway, the couple that live here, they're sick of it. They're so sick of it. They bought themselves a new fridge, and it's arrived on Saturday. I'm like, oh yeah, what's the point in waiting for the resort to fix the problem? I could buy a new fridge as well. Literally, those are the only two things that I can see as problems in my life, and they're not even. This camera, there you go. It's a bane of my existence. Good night. Good day. Good morning. King of Cups. Oh. Mr. Pisces. The King of Cups. Emotional. The one that's in his field is Mr. Pisces. He's not always the best at communicating his feelings. Could be someone like this coming in. Someone that's very emotional. So it could be an emotional new start. Could be a relationship. This is a whopping Carrot, we've got right here with these cards. I mean, that's a lot of power there. The Fool, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and then the King of Cups. I need more coffee already. It might be a double potter today. Let's get some more coffee and then I'll get another card out. Let's see if the camera will break while I get my coffee. I'll be right back after this short break, brought to you by Kaczan coffee from up north. And up north I've got a problem with COVID at the moment, and I think it's probably because there's a lot of pollution up there. Because COVID seems to be more of a problem when more people are tested. And why do they get tested? Because they don't feel so good. And why don't they feel so good? Because there's an external factor that is causing the symptoms. Causing them to have symptoms. Internal factors like obesity or whatever, or external factors like smog. Smog. I heard that word for a long time. So lucky living here. The air is good. The air's so good that it's pretty horrible when one car goes past you. We don't have much traffic here at all. It's so clean. And, well, sometimes people burn plastic. That's not so good, but yeah. If some of you are old enough, you might remember it as a kid. Exhaust fumes. Like most places where you live now, you're used to it. You're smelling it all the time, so you don't notice it so much. But you really notice it when it's not around. It smells disgusting when a car goes past. Like, thank you. Good night, Maria. Hope you feel better in the morning. Let's get one of these out. I wasn't going to take that then, because I thought you were boring. Sorry, card. It's the 7 of Inspiration. It's not boring. It's the start of something new. It is. It's the debut card, the start of something new. I'm going to read this out. Oh, it could be something new. Why are you telling us all these things? 7 of Inspirations. Defending your position, being attacked, protecting your inner light, other people's negative opinions, scarcity mindsets, other people's negative opinions or scarcity mindsets. Internal versus external validation, energetic shields, paying attention to your energy. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Thais. Prompt is obligatory, bravo. After feeling the sunlight of goals met and success tasted, the 7 of Inspiration finds herself with a clouded perception and a heavy heart. Yeah, so I guess it's the kind of the dark side of victory, because the 6 of Wands is all about victory, and then the dark side comes in when everyone has a reaction to it and people get jealous, and you get the negative responses, which is from outside of you, from this. After feeling the sunlight of goals met and success tasted, the 7 of Inspiration finds herself with a clouded perception and a heavy heart. Those around her have attacked her wins, her path, her position. Some simply don't understand her unique glow and disagree with her, so they try and push her down. Some covet her accomplishments or dislike them. Thanks, Amanda. Some have mindsets about success that confuse their own fragile feelings about what they don't have. with how they feel about her. Let me say that again. Some have mindsets about success that confuse their own fragile ego about what they don't have with how they feel about her. Yeah, projection. She wavers, feeling it all, taking it in, and as she does, her fire begins to dim. It sputters as she allows the external jibber-jabber to answer her call. I added a jibber to that. Then she remembers that rising up can sometimes mean others will not agree. It will mean that. It absolutely will mean that. She breathes in. She settles once more. She fills her heart with joy. Do not be dimmed. You deserve this success. It's time to defend your spark and reach out in love, pushing all external darkness away. Defend, I am. Here I am, strong, and I've made it. Take, you can't, and break, I shan't. No closing in will shade it. Nice. First time you caught me live, Sherry. Cool. Well, welcome. So watch out. Some people aren't going to be happy. So we've got a new beginning. A significant new beginning. We're on the threshold of it. Always on the threshold of it. Who was that? It was Amanda, I think. Was it Amanda? Amanda, yes. Do you have a question for your reading, Amanda? Thanks for your donation. Just put a capital Q at the start of your comment. I'll just check back. Camera's broken again. No, still broken. Here we go. I wonder if there's another software option that actually works to do this. I can't believe Apple just don't let us. I can't believe Apple doesn't provide something to use your iPhone as a camera with this. Maybe it's time to get the new iMac because it has a good camera on it. They don't put good cameras on these things. Do you have a question for your reading, Amanda? So don't let that hold you back if other people are against you. As I said, it's a given. Like, you find any kind of success, whether it's relationship, whether it's business success, financial success, as soon as you start doing better for yourself, people don't like it. People that haven't got that themselves, they don't like it. So don't let that hold you back. Especially if you're like online like this, you get the most of it because like any old random person can give you that judgment, you know. They don't even know you, but they give you the judgment. In fact, those people are more likely to. Got to be thick-skinned, not take any of it on because it's not about us, it's about them. It's what they're not doing, what they don't have. So let's get more out. So not everyone is going to be happy about this new start that we're going to have. Page of Cups. So we might want to keep it to ourselves. So the Page of Cups is about, you know, a message of love, an announcement. Yeah, I'm getting strongly from this. It's about protecting that. I don't want to tell anyone for now. Especially if you are easily shaken, like that Seven of Inspiration said, if you're easily taken down by people's opinions of it, if you're not confident in yourself and not, you know, yeah, you don't have that confidence in your success, in your love life, or whatever it is that's starting, you might not want to. Bye, Sherry. Good to see you in here. No, just want general, do you, Amanda? You might want to keep it to yourself. There's a part of us that wants to celebrate, right? And tell the world. But you can really only tell those people that have had similar successes or are in positive mindsets and going for those similar successes. You know, it's like there's only certain people that I'll share business successes with. There's one close friend that I've got, and apart from that, there's a group that I'm in that I can share those with. Anywhere else, literally anywhere else, I'm not going to do that because I don't need to open myself up to that. So, yeah, be careful who you tell about this. Thank you, Catherine. Amanda, general for you. So don't forget, when you're doing the mini reads, please put a capital Q at the start of your comment, because it's kind of quiet this morning, but usually there's a lot of comments, and it takes me ages to try and go through and look for someone's name. Thank you, Catherine. Like that, like Catherine did. Even if it's just general, put a Q at the front of it. So, Amanda, including yourself and getting what you want. So, you're more likely to put everyone else first and what they want, and make sure that they've got what they want, and you forget about yourself. You don't include yourself in that. It's time to advocate for yourself and know what you want, and then go for that too. In the same way that you do for everyone else, it's time for you to do it for yourself as well. And it can make us feel really selfish, especially when we're used to and we've been trained to be completely selfless and forget about ourselves, and that's the good thing to do. Well, it's not the good thing to do. It's out of balance. It's the thing that will. You'll not get what you want until you learn to do this. So, you need to include yourself. You need to get that balance back in. And when you start including yourself, when you start putting yourself first, you're going to feel like the most selfish person in the world, but you won't even be near balance yet. It's that balance that we get of loving ourselves. You see, you might think that you're being loving by putting everyone else first, but again, loving needs balance too. It's got to be self-love there. If self-love isn't there and balanced equally with the giving the love out of balance, isn't healthy. Oh, so Amanda, what you've got coming in, isn't that good? And you know how I say, this might be surprising to you because it depends what energy you've been putting out. Not everyone's going to get something good in. Yeah, the cards might say something great's coming, but if you've not been putting good energy out there, it won't be. And you might be saying to yourself, but I'm putting good energy out there. I love everyone. I'm giving to everyone all the time. But if it's not balanced with the self-love, then it's not good energy. And so you get crappy lessons like this. So the thing that you've got coming is a lesson. It's a wake-up call. It's to show you that you haven't included yourself, that you're giving out to other people and you're not self-loving, you're not thinking about what it is that you want. So you need to become more selfish. So sorry to deliver a bad news, but just see it as a wake-up call and learn from it. Don't see it as the universe beating you down. Catherine. Thanks for your donation, Catherine. You're feeling lost in all aspects of your life. Yeah, that's not surprising. I mean, I don't know you, but our energy is our energy and it affects all parts of our lives, right? And so if it's not good in one part of our lives, it's not going to be good in the rest of them, unless we're fooling ourselves. Just fix the camera and I'll be right with you. I'm back. So yeah, when you get in the flow, when you get in alignment, then it all goes well. That's what I'm saying, like all of these people out there that aren't in alignment, you can tell they're not in alignment. They're saying, oh, I'm with my twin flame and all of that. No, you're not. You can't be, because when you're in alignment, everything works out. Just everything does. You know? Hey, Susanna. So when you're feeling lost, you will feel lost in all aspects of your life. But the good news is that when you don't feel lost, it'll all start working out. You're at a crossroad but can't see ahead. Okay, let's ask your higher self. Let's help Catherine out here. Okay. You know when you're looking for the keys or your phone and you can't find them, and it's when you give up that you find them. Why does that happen? Because we literally can't see things when we're in that energy of, where is it? It's lost. I don't have it. We literally can't see it. It could be right in front of us. So when you're in that energy of nothing's working out and I can't find it, I don't have it, I don't have the money, you literally can't see it. Let me tell you a story about a bus. I can't remember where I got this from now. I think it was in a book. I don't know. But there was a lady, angry lady waiting for a bus. And the buses weren't showing up, and she was complaining, vocally complaining. There was somewhere that she needed to be. And anyway, she was ranting and raving to all of these people that were waiting for buses, and the bus showed up. And the people got on the bus. And she didn't even see it. She couldn't even see it from that. And that's the way it is. That our reality is made up of only those things that we're in alignment with. Like literally, it can be right there and you can't see it. So it's the same like if you're really worried about money, say, really worried about money, and you're like, oh my God, I really need this to pay this bill. You're not going to be even seeing the opportunities and you're not even going to get the ideas to get that money through because you're in total opposite energy to it. So this is saying like meditate and surrender. You need to let go of it. You need to stop looking. You need to stop looking for the keys in order to be able to find them. When you're in alignment, you get tested even more because you trigger people. Yeah, you level new devil. Everyone thinks, oh, when I'm successful, I won't have any problems. You just have new problems. And people are the biggest part of it. People's reactions to things. The bigger your energy is, like the more abundance that you're in, or the more in love you are, the bigger the energy that you're receiving, that you're allowing in, the bigger people's reactions to it are. There's a lot of mudslinging, especially now with the internet. A lot. So yeah, it's true. So you need to stop looking for those keys. Let's get some more cards out for you. Catherine. So stop looking for the keys. And reach higher. Okay. So when we get in that stuck place and nothing's working, we can we can convince ourselves that, well, what I'm asking for must be too much then. Maybe I just should ask for a smaller amount of money, or maybe I'm asking for too much. And often is the case, I found from my readings, is that we're not asking for enough. We're not setting our sights high enough. So our higher self doesn't agree with us. So imagine like if you had no money, right? And you've got these bills and you've got your rent to pay and you're really worried about it and you're like, I need to get some money. I'm stressed. Like I'll just kind of get a job at McDonald's. And then you can't get a job at McDonald's. Like they don't even give you a job at something like that. And you're like, I need this. Your higher self is there going, but you came here to share your gifts with the world. not to have a job at McDonald's. And so you're reaching too low. This is saying you need to get firmer in that, reaching higher for what you actually came here to do. Electricity just turned off, but maybe it was short enough that the Wi-Fi won't trip. Seems to be okay. So be firmer on what you really, really want, and then let go of finding those keys to it. Can be tricky when you're in that energy, because as I said, you don't see the opportunities out there when you're in that energy. So tricky to get out of that. That's why that meditate card was out there. Meditate, just make yourself feel better. Put your emotional well-being first. All of that stuff doesn't matter. You matter more than that stuff. Career, love life, money. You matter more than that stuff. You're more important. Got honey down the side of my mug. So hopefully that helps you. I know when people ask questions like that, they want the higher self to just tell them, oh, well, just go to this place or get this job or whatever and it'll all work out. But it's not. It's like you've got to sort your energy out and then to get in the flow, you know. And then everything will work out. You'll see. So again with this, you're welcome, Amanda. Again with this new beginning that we've got, it seems considerable, and you might want to keep it to yourself. People are crap about successful things. Even people that pretend, you know, put a smile on the face. Oh, that's great. I hate you for it. But you pick up on their real energy, no matter what they say, and their fake smiles. You're picking up on the real energy. Best to keep it to yourself. Unless you have. Okay, should be back. Am I back? Unable to connect to chat. Hang on. That's Catherine. Oh God, it broke straight away. I'd only just fixed it. Okay, I need to. That's what I'm going to do today. I am going to look for a new solution for this because this is just terrible. I can't believe that I bought this software. It was like a lifetime thing as well. It doesn't work properly. No! It broke again before I could even start saying about the cards. What the hell? Because while we had a power cut then, or while the power tripped out and it disconnected the Wi-Fi this time, I shuffled the cards. See that bit because I was offline, but these are the cards that came out. We've got the Ace of Cups and the Shadow, the Devil. Ace of Cups saying, come on Claire, catch up. I can't see it. Spirituality and fulfillment, it says. And it's broken again. Thank you, Susan. And Christine. Wow. What is up with this camera? This is ridiculous. Breaking every few seconds. That's lovely, Catherine. Yeah. Stop looking. Yeah, Catherine. Stop looking for the keys and you'll find them. Right. Let's try and do this before the camera breaks again. The Shadow was the one that came out first. Of course, it's the Devil, the shadow side, dependence and materialism. But no, I'm getting that. This is the warning. This is the same warning as that Seven of Inspiration. Other people's reactions to it. Other people's shadow side. That's 3 aces out, yeah. Amazing, huh? Powerful energy. What's holding us back? The only thing that's holding us back is our fear of other people's reactions to it, of that success that we want. Hey, Misha. I'm having a good fun, not with a camera. And the Ace of Cups, which is awesome. It's about a new relationship. Ah, seriously. That's very powerful. Those cards are very powerful. I'm ready for something new. Christine, you can't attend the funeral because of COVID. Mm. Let's get you some cards out, Christine. I am good enough. Choose something easier. It's just saying that there's a story you're telling yourself, a poor me story you're telling yourself. I'm good enough. Choose something easier. You're choosing the hard options. You're making it hard on yourself because of the way that you're looking at things. Poor me. I can't do this. I don't think this is talking about the funeral. I think this is talking about in general, in life, in general. Poor me, I can't have that. Poor me, I can't do this. But you are good enough. You can have it. Everybody on this planet has equal access to abundance, equal access to source. We can all get in alignment. There's nothing externally that stops us. It's only internal that stops us. So it's time to change that mindset from the poor me to the I am good enough, I can have it. And then maybe ask, how can I have it? How can I have this thing? You've got to get support and be vulnerable. So yeah, it's going to make you feel vulnerable to let people in, to let that love in. You really have received so little love, Christine, in your life. And this is why this funeral, it bothers you. It was someone that loved you. You've received so little love in your life. And it's time to change that around. Not that, oh, poor me, nobody loves me, everybody hates me, they all say I eat once. Not that, but knowing, look, I am good enough to be loved properly. And recognizing I've not been loved properly yet. I've hardly received any love. I can have it. I can let good people in to love me. You know? It's asking you to change your mindset here. Life can be so much easier than you're making it. And it's that fundamental thing, I am good enough. I'm good enough to be loved. Let people in. Let people help you, probably. Let people love you. Oh, that's a lot. Hang on. Susanna, reinventing myself after divorce, trying to decide whether to go back to past careers or try something new. Oh, great question. Thanks for your donation, Susanna. Let's just get rid of that. Okay. Go back to past careers is the question here. Oh, it's broken. I guess I should fix it before I do the visuals. No, it's fully broken. Okay, I should be back. Susanna, let's get a crystal out for you then. So, reinventing yourself after divorce. Should you go back to past careers? Yes. Let's get more information about that. Past careers. Oh, wow, look at this. Gratitude, gratitude. Past career. it's not going to be a rerun of what you did before. I feel like from this means it's going to be, it's like a jump up kind of thing, something much better. Past career is something that you've done before, but it's going to have a new aspect to it, a big leap kind of thing. A big leap here, Susanna. Yeah, something you're going to be really grateful for. Tell us more. Okay, but don't resist it. So you've got some resistance to doing the past stuff because you think it's going to be the same. It's not going to be the same. You're going to take a step up here. It's something that you're going to be really grateful for. So I don't know what your past career is, but yeah, there's a resistance to that in you because you don't want to do the same old, same old. But this is your higher self saying it's not going to be same old, same old. There's going to be a new aspect to it. It feels very good. So yeah, pursue that because there's going to be, yeah, much better, a new aspect to it. It's like, it's like me with my readings. There was a time when it was just me doing my readings, in a shop. I had no idea that I could incorporate like videos and stuff like that. It's very different. It's the same. It's the same career, but it's very different, right? There's something like that. There's going to be something much better, a new, something you're going to be very grateful for. Hey, Nina. Oh, because of family issues, Christine. Yeah. Yeah, go and have your own ceremony. I'm not throwing the camera. The software. I'll dramatically delete the software off my phone if I can find a replacement. But this OBS, it's the main software that everyone uses for live streaming on all of these platforms. So what are they doing? It's not just the camera. It's not just the software on the camera. On my iPhone. I'm not throwing my iPhone out. Anyway, hopefully it'll get better. What am I doing now? Let's get some more cards out for the collective. Let's find out more about this then. This very powerful. Just go back through the cards for you newcomers. This is for the collective part of it. Look what we've got here. We've got Starseed, which is the Fool card. It's about a new beginning. It's about taking a risk into the unknown. We've got Ace of Swords, a new start, and it's incoming. It's a communication there. Ace of Wands, a new start, a passionate new start. Could be about relationships again. King of Cups, emotional one. Seven of Inspiration. Watch out, because as you do your debut, as you step into this amazing relationship or amazing career or amazing success that's coming through, people are going to be jealous, and they will be. They're going to react in all kinds of ways, projecting their crap onto you. So, Page of Cups, this is about revealing it. You might want to not tell many people about it because of that. Page of Cups is about a love offer or some kind of an offer that's going to fill your heart. But yeah, I'm pairing those together. I'm feeling the energy of both of those together. You might just be careful who you tell. You don't want to cause problems for yourself. You have some success. You don't go and tell like the crappiest people that you know what that is, because they're going to crap all over it. So we don't do that. Artist, art professor, writer, creative director. You got some new aspect in that coming in for sure. And then we've got the shadow, yeah, other people's shadows, our shadows too, I guess. Because if you haven't dealt with your shadow yourself, if you're not thinking that you deserve this stuff that's coming in, well, it's actually not going to come in if you don't feel like you deserve it. But you're not feeling like that would have you telling people that also don't believe it. also believe that they don't deserve it or you don't deserve it. You get, you know, maybe it in complete lack, never being able to pay the bills and all of that, and then you get some kind of a windfall in, and then you're telling all your mates that are in that same position. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be a good thing. And when something like that happens, when we're in total lack and we get a bit of a windfall in, that is still the universe just scraping us up off the floor because we're not looking after ourselves. It's not the start of abundance. It's the universe saving our ass. So yeah, just watch out for this shadow side of other people and in yourself as well, because you've got something great and new coming in here, the Ace of Cups. Isn't that amazing? It's only the Ace of Pentacles, it's not here. So let's get some more cards out and find out why. Of course, we've got the full moon tomorrow. And I've got full moon readings. Let's just put it on the website now. I've got full moon readings available. I've made them available this morning, along with my guidance readings. So there was no availability this weekend because it was my birthday and I was having a good time instead. And I actually took time off for the first time ever. Like, literally. But now my full moon readings, there's a few of them available. If anyone wants to book into that, I'm just going to put it on the homepage of the website now. Oh, what's going on here? No. What the hell's going on? That was weird. Full moon sale. Just working on the fly because I didn't have time to do this morning before I came on here. There we go. Reduced price full moon readings are now on the homepage. There we go. Yeah, I took time off. I'm going to do it again soon. Just ease myself into it, not being available all the time. The only problem is I needed to preempt it. I needed to leave because I do a lot of Facebook advertising, which is kind of expensive. And if there's no money coming in to pay out from that, because I have it coming out of PayPal, it messes it up. Usually there's enough coming in through PayPal all the time to cover that. It didn't this weekend, so it's a bit of a mess. I've learned that. I'll just leave more money in PayPal before I take a break this next time. So tell us more about this. What's going on? First card out. Fun. Romance celebration party. Wow. I had a party. There was a little bit of romance involved. Wedge. But someone's trying to get in between you. Which is why we got this. Maybe someone's trying to stop you getting together with somebody. Maybe this is about both of you. If this is about a new romance, this could also be already be going on. What I mean by that is, before they've even come in, this new one, there's people already trying to get in their way. So someone could be having their eye on you, wanting to come towards you, and people in their lives are doing this. This Seven of Inspiration and this Devil stuff. Stopping them. And, you know, it's broken. you know that you're doing something good if you're getting, if people are trying to stop you. You know, it's those most important things. Like my friend in America, he's got a TV show. He told me, this was years ago, you really know you're doing something great if people are trying to kill you. Like there's different levels of it. You get more and more successful. People take it to the next level. That opposition is taken to the next level. So if it's a really important relationship, you can bet people are going to be against it, trying to stop it from happening. How interesting. Before it even happens. Do tell. It's nothing much. It's just my ex. I call him my ex. Who is, we were only together for a very short time, but we've kind of been together on and off ever since. Not on and off. We just have this. It's just a casual relationship kind of thing, but love each other dearly. But he's not in a position to have a proper relationship. It just is what it is. It is what it is. Grasshopper. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. The one that's coming in. So if you've got someone in your life, or you're hopeful about someone, you've got your eye on someone, and you're like, how come they're not coming toward me? How come they're not asking me? Or if you don't even know who they are, if you haven't got your eye on anyone, you're like, but I've been ready for love for ages. How come it's not happening? It's because of this. There's people getting in the way. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. Yes. And I had this conversation. Like that is in my life, that's what's going to require careful handling, because he's my best friend. He's family. He's family to me. And I know I'm ready for a new relationship. And as happy as he is for me when I get into a relationship, I tend to stay away from him at that point. Yeah, it's tricky. It is tricky. We've got the valley here. Deep personal strength and peace that assure success. We're going to have to remain peaceful through it all. Again, and be careful who you tell about it. Keep the faith is what I'm hearing with this. Keep strong. Stay strong. These cards are getting like more and more, they're accelerating the energy more and more. You know, these carrots that we've had on the threshold of it now, this card comes out a lot. It's about to happen, it's about to happen. It's like, yeah, but you've been saying that for ages. But these cards, like I said, feeling it, feeling that, you know, it might not be carrots this time. Dealings or relationship with a younger man that looks like a ladyboy with a bad face job. Why would a younger man look like that? I don't know, maybe they had an accident with some hot water on their face or something. Star, guaranteed success with a younger man. You're feeling it too. I think he's my twin flame. I don't know. I knew when I first saw him riding around this island that it was going to be very important to me. We've got a very strong bond. Very strong bond, yeah. So, a younger man, guaranteed success with a younger man. Tell us more about this younger man. Elephant and seahorse. Elephant, a long journey either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. It's taken some time. Family matters. It's talking about Mr. Last Year, for sure. Family matters getting in the way. Huh. Let's get more cards out. Thank you, Nina. Healing the heart. That's beautiful. It's going to heal our heart. That's the second message about healing. Can't remember which card it was now. Let's do you, Nina. Thanks for your donation, Nina. What does your higher self want to tell you? Have a good time, is it true? Something that you think is a good time and it really isn't. Something that you're trying to do that you don't really want to do. I used to think I was having a good time when I was going out drinking all the time. I wasn't. I was anxious. I was numbing myself. I just love it when people scrape the furniture along the floor instead of picking it up. I do the same. Yeah, is it true having a good time? Yeah, so when I used to go out drinking a lot, I thought I was having a good time. And sure, there were fun times in there, but mostly it was destructive to me. It was stopping me from having a good time, in fact. And there is a good time about it. Parts of it are good. Could be something like that. Something that you think is a good time. Hi, Sandy. Something that you think is a good time, but it's not really. You're not really having a good time with them. It could be about a person too. Yeah, we've all got those friends that act like they're a good time. And you feel drained after you've been with them. And it's like, oh, we're laughing a lot and we seem to be doing fun stuff, but I don't know. I don't feel so good after it. Camera's broken. It's back, but now it's really back. Yeah, so just question that. It could be about somebody, Nina. It's not actually a good time. Do you know what I mean now? I think we've all had one of those friends. They can appear like they're a good time. They're probably the most destructive friends that we've got on self-destruct, the kinds that take drugs or alcohol or whatever. And you're like, oh yeah, they're a really good time. But then, I don't know, you might, when you hang out with them, you might get into trouble or might always feel anxious or, yeah. It could be somebody, it could be something you think is a good time, but it really isn't. Something that you're wanting, but, oh, it's a friend. Okay, so it is a person. Yeah, and you actually need to do something to stop that. Do you know who I'm talking about, Nina? You need to do something to stop that. Take physical action. All right, I'm not doing this anymore. Fun friend that's not really fun. Do you know who I'm talking about, Nina? Higher self seems to think it's important to recognize it now and stop it. Ooh. Storyteller. Yay. Sandy, that's cool. The storyteller. Ah, new chapter. The book of your life, fresh page, the key has opened up a new chapter there. It reminds me, I used to have a diary with a key, a little key, locked diary when I was a kid. I used to journal as a kid, yeah. The Storyteller, we've got a new chapter starting up here. It's a blank page there. So we can write a new story onto it. After healing our heart. Ah, tell us more. So, the healing of the heart. Oh, I've got 3 cards. The healing of the heart is the key that's unlocked the new chapter. And there's possibilities. So much available. You know how I was saying before, can't remember who it was to, in one of the mini reads, but if something's not going right in your life, pretty much everything's not going right in your life. And when you get in alignment, everything starts going right in your life. Endless possibilities are being unlocked here. It's abundance, it's the grace, it's the flow. It's fantastic when you get into it. And like I said, I can't even think of problems that I've got apart from this damn camera and the software. But you know, before that it was the internet, wasn't it? And now I've got 5G, which isn't a problem at all. Headed into uncharted sea. So new. It really is new. Somewhere you've not been before. A relationship that you've not been in before. A career that you've not had before. Maybe abundance. Maybe the grace that you've not experienced before. Yeah, it could be someone you work with. I don't have I don't have anything from a child. I don't have photos of myself as a kid. I'm completely separated from my family. No, I have no idea if any of that stuff still exists. They've kept any of it. I don't really care. I don't want memories of my childhood. It was horrible. It was terrible. It was horrific. I don't want to remember that shit. I'm quite happy going on from this day forward. So, uncharted sea. Tender embrace. Nice. Probably be very traumatic if I were to read those, if they still exist. Oh, yeah, I don't want to go there again. Yuck. What else should we get out? Let's get some coffee first. What else should we get out? Any decks that you want? They underestimate themselves. Oh, that's great. Not that they underestimate themselves, but that they've had that, you know? Oh, it's so cool when you can achieve something like that. Very good. More coffee. Almost alive again now. I've mastered the pour of this jug for the last cup. You've got to kind of turn it upside down, but have it like nowhere near the cup. And then it pours in there. I need honey. I'm not sweet enough today. Lots of honey. Well, I'm obviously dehydrated because I haven't been to pee today. New beginnings. It's new beginnings. It's all new beginnings. Yeah, particularly powerful. Oh yeah, you arrived late, Sandy. Check out the watch the replay and check out the tarot cards. Very powerful ones. What else should we get out? Should we get the randoms out? Let's get the random dreams out. I might be manifesting a bathroom today. Did anyone? What was it like last time? It was an alien's going to email you. We've got alien, email, and something else. It was so random. childhood home. What does it say? Is it a public holiday today in Australia? Why? Remember where you're from and who you really are. God, really? No thanks. It's not who I am. Sacred destiny. Okay. I don't regret it, in fact. It's not who I am. Who I am is the one that recovered from that. Yeah. Oh, it helps, Susanna. Thinking of going back. Online, yes. It's public holiday in Perth. Anzac Day, or was it? And because of course I'm still officially Australian, so my bank account's in Australia. So I get affected by it. Because the banks don't put the money in. They can take money out on public holidays. You can't put money in because somehow the computer systems don't work one way on public holidays. It's sneaky, isn't it, of them? They can make it work all the time. So public holiday, the banks get a bonus because they've got 24 hours where they can just keep all the money. Extra money. Have you noticed that before? Isn't that sneaky? Got a special switch on the computers. Only let money come in, don't let it go out of the bank. They get a bonus. Banks get a bonus on public holidays. It will be considerable too. Imagine if you just could keep all of the money, all of the transactions for one day. Imagine how much money banks make on a public holiday. Do you think about things like that? I do. There we go. You always had your magical space. Yeah. Mine was kind of internal. It's how I've got the gift. It's how I've got my gift because I had to go inside all the time. Anzac Day. Church, temple, mosque. Recognize your spiritual authority. Ooh. We're going to the temple. Public holiday, isn't it? I can't stand it. Australia Day. They do it here. It's just, it's same like St. Patrick's Day. It's like get hideously drunk. Why? Party. You think of all the interests. Yeah. Should be back. Yeah, we had a power cut. I'm back now. I see it. Party! Celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. Like, I'm hearing that, not celebrate yourself as in yay me. I'm like, celebrate by yourself. Lockdown celebrations. Party. Childhood home, church, temple, mosque. Celebrate yourself. Spiritual authority that says that church, temple, mosque. So, yeah, I don't go to it. I've never been to the temple here. And I'm not getting involved in religions, not any of them. I mean, I like Buddhism more than any other, I think, but I can do my own thing. Maybe that's what it's about, this celebrate yourself, do things your way, being unique, you know? Sacred destiny. That's these ones, isn't it? I think so. Although I don't much like the celebrations of war. Like, lest we forget. No, really, we should be forgetting that stuff. Like the worst times of human history where egos win out so much that there's a battle. Let's remember that. How about we don't? How about we celebrate the good things instead? Not when people have been dickheads and have wars and stuff like that. Yeah, it's messed up. I don't like it. I look down in Perth. Party by yourself, Andy. Oh, look, we've got love. It's looking good, isn't it? You better show up after all of this fucking carrots. It's the last year I'm talking about. The one that I actually want a relationship with. Or someone new. Or someone new. But if it's someone new, it's going to be like him, for sure. Let's see what else we've got. We've got love. Oh, who is that? Thanks, Dita. I'm sick of the carrots. But people are standing in the way. That's why. That's why we've got carrots. Because it's important. What's your next step forward? Feeling more in your power. Dita. Talking of carrots, I'm really hungry. Because I only ate one meal yesterday. I can't handle alcohol anymore. It really makes me sick. My body shuts down. I think the healthier I get, the worse it gets. The cleaner you get, the more unclean things really affect you. What am I doing? Oh yeah, Dita. More in your power. Let's get deep to powerful. Oh, nice. Oh, interesting. You got the abundance card out, and that's why I said, oh, nice. And then you got judgment separate. So here you go. How are you holding yourself away from abundance? Judgment's about it. Judgment's about abundance. So we can have these things. We can think, a lot of people have judgments about abundance, as in rich people are bad, or, it's the root of all evil, or they've done something bad to get it, um, but there's other judgments too, like people are, if I had the money, I wouldn't have any problems. How can they have a problem? They've got money. As if like money stops all of your problems. And don't get me wrong, it alleviates a lot of your problems, and it gives you the resources to buy your way out of problems too. But even so, it doesn't. I mean, like this camera, not the camera, but the software, right? It's not for lack of money that's not working. I will look into it today and see if there's an actual option that works, because they obviously seem to just letting it break, that software now. But it's not for lack of money. It's not like it's going to be more expensive, one that works. It's not going to be. So yeah, maybe Deepta. As I've said, when you're in alignment, everything starts flowing. It's abundance, it's grace. It's the same thing. Love, abundance, grace. It's the same word, really. It's energy. You let that energy in and it comes to you. So this is saying to check your... So we don't have judgmental beliefs about love, do we? I guess some people do. But we tend to be more open about that, about abundance. Oh no, we have all kinds of judgments about that, whether it's right or wrong. We make them up because of our struggles of getting abundance. We make up excuses for it, So, opening up to abundance, questioning the judgments that you have about it, about money, about abundance, about having great things, about allowing a lot more into your life. Question that. And some of them we've picked up from other people. Some of them it's because we've had bad people in our lives, people that have done things wrong to us, and we link together how much money they've got or whatever success, or whether they've had a job or whatever it is. We link that with the bad stuff that they did to us when it's not related at all. There's good and bad people with money, there's good and bad people without money, and everywhere in between. That's another judgment you can have as well, is that you'll be different. You'll be different when you've got money. You won't. Seen a post by Denise Duffield Thomas this morning saying, She always thought that she would be different when she was a millionaire. She's a millionaire. She's not different. She said she's still got a messy desk. She said in this part she was saying, I thought I'd be organized. I'd be like always wearing amazing clothes, and I'd start wearing high heels. And she just had this image of herself of a millionaire, and now she's telling herself when she's a billionaire, she'll like be wearing that stuff or look different. There can be judgments as well we've got about abundance. And of course, we're going to be, if we've got a judgment like that about abundance, that we're going to be a different person, are we going to allow ourselves to go there? Because we don't really want to change, do we? We want to be ourselves. It could be a self-worth thing. As I said, there's a lot of reasons we have judgments about abundance. It could be. But there's more to it than that, deep to it's more about, just write down all the things that you can think, negative aspects of money, or being rich, or being successful. Just write it all down. Interesting. You've got warmth and service. So opening your heart to being of service. Like I said, abundance really is inside of us. It's the gifts that we've got inside of ourselves. Sure, it's our time. We could get a job and trade our time for money. We could trade our energy for money, like doing things, making things. We could, but then there's higher level things than that. There's ideas. There's our skills and our talents, and that we can trade as well. And so being of service, being open-hearted. So this is telling me that you've got judgments about abundance that's kind of closing you down to it, or closing you down to yourself, not allowing you to open your heart and be of service like that, sharing your stuff. Good night, Nina. People will tell you anything about their sex life, but you ask them how much money they make in a week. It's a bit personal. Because people know. Like, most people are judgmental about it. They are. Like I said, with these tarot cards, be careful who you tell. Most people are judgmental about it. Yep. So just have a party by yourself. Or maybe that's what this is saying. Celebrate it by yourself internally. Don't tell anyone. Yeah, maybe that's what it's saying. Too. On the back of teacher's reading there. I won't even tell you guys. Probably will. Because I'm not affected anymore. That's probably a lie. There would be some people's reactions that I might still be affected by, but I'm pretty thick-skinned now. Like I'm not reacting internally to people's judgments about me online or anything like that. It doesn't bother me. I get very little of it anyway. Thanks, Misha. Action. Got love action. Ooh, bit of love action. Physical action. Something's happening, actually happening, not just carrots. Yeah, go back and watch the cards. This is powerful. Powerful cards today. Misha. Is this person I'm trying to manifest getting the message? I still can't figure out. I was just looking at my tattoo then because the camera's lagged. If I want to add something, he wants to join this up with that. Okay, the camera's lagging. I can't even see it. Come on, Video Claire, catch up. Anyway, I think I showed it. Yeah, I don't know. He wants to do that and maybe make it go up my neck. I'm not so sure about neck tattoos. Oh no, I see now, I can see. Yeah, so I'm doing that bit down my shoulder. Is the person you're trying to manifest getting the message? Let's find out. Let's get a crystal out first for you. Much clearer when we use this yes or no. Don't want to drop them though. Is the person you're trying to manifest getting the message? Yes. That's the green one anyway. Video closed so far behind now. Is it lagged for you guys too? Are you hearing me at a different time zone? Yes, they're getting the message, but they're not communicating. They're not communicating. We still keep quiet. Communication. Zipped it. Why? Is this a specific person that you're manifesting, or is it just like, I want love now? Because it could be either. They're being quiet. Why are they being quiet? They're being resistant to it, having a lover. They're resisting it. They're resisting being in a relationship. This is someone like that just wants to be single for now. They're resisting it. Yes, they're getting the message. Why they're resisting it? I want to know. Yeah, it's like someone that's not ready for a relationship, someone that's not open to it yet. Still want to be single. They want when they get back into a relationship, when they choose a new relationship, they want it. They want to be ready for it, is what this is saying. They want it to be a new beginning. Like they want to have their heart open. They don't want to get into something when they're resistant to it, a bit reluctant to be in it. You know, have you ever had anybody try and have a relationship with you when you're not really ready, you're not really sure that you want it, but they kind of pressure you into it and talk you into it? It's never good. And have you ever done that to someone else as well? And they're telling you, not ready. I don't really want to be in a relationship, but we do it. We persist with it anyway. It's not good. So this is someone that's not ready. That doesn't help, Dicha, because there's a delay. There's a delay in YouTube too. It's not instant. I just wonder whether my voice is matching, or the video's caught up now. I can see it's matching a particular person. Well, they don't want a relationship right now. I wonder if they're going to get ready. I think they are getting ready because they want the new beginning when the heart's open, which pretty much means they want to get there. But they're now, you see, follow the passion and find a new approach. So that this is someone that wants to change the job. So no doubt you keep on choosing, like, which one is it, the crystal or the flower? In the pick of card reads, it's that person. Got to focus on the finances. They want to do that first. So they want to feel better in their work, the money first. Feeling kind of shut down, not ready for a relationship because of that, Misha. But yes, they are getting the message. Maybe that's what you need to be doing too, Misha. Follow your passion, find a new approach, focus on your work, do that. Yeah, the comments pop up. There's a bit of a delay. You can see your comment popping up straight away, but it doesn't pop up for everyone else straight away. And I think there's about a 10-second lag anyway on the YouTube lives. So, but when my video starts lagging, it's, well, I just can't see myself. Like, it gets really bad. Good night, Susanna. That's what you thought. There you go. What should we get? I feel like getting more cards out because I'm interested in this. I want it to be true. I want them to get over this. Whoever's standing in the way, and come in. It's about time. I did get the message a while back that it would be a few days after my birthday. Regeneration, something coming back to life. Maybe it needed to be burnt down to the ground first. You know how some forests need that? They need to be burned down to the ground to regenerate so that the sun can get through and so that certain seeds are hatched. Hatched? Some seeds need to be burned. They need to be activated by fire. Some humans too. The skin's not looking great today. High definition cameras there. Got yang. Be ready to receive. Oh no, it's giving. Yang is giving. Why have we got giving? Regeneration. Why have we got that? Yang. Maybe it's time to give something? Ah, allowing completion. Or them to be regenerated. They need to allow something to be completed so that they've got something to give. Yeah, so that could be work, could be marriage too, could be breaking up with someone else, it could be sorting out finances. The stuff that's been coming up for flowers and crystals in the pick a card reads. Maybe I should do a pick a card read today. Truth be told, an unfinished symphony. Not ready to tell you yet the truth about that thing. That they can't give to you yet because they've got an unfinished symphony. They can't tell you the truth about it yet. This is why we've got so much ghosting going on at the moment. Have you noticed that? Your friends all being ghosted too. There's this. I've never heard it so much. I mean, ghosting's always been around, but this just seems to be an incredible amount of people that are being ghosted at the moment. It's because they can't tell you the truth yet. Until it's finished. There's one more. So there's something going on behind the scenes. You can't tell. The seed's been planted and it is growing, but it hasn't popped to the surface yet. Is this why we're getting all these messages like the threshold and stuff? It's something we're going to be very grateful for. There's one more. Chop wood, just get on with it. Get on with your work. Get on with the little jobs, tasks. Who's that in the brush? Was it a lion? Just chop wood, just get on with it. Get on with your life, do other stuff, take mind off it. I guess they're just getting on with it, hey? They're just doing it, they're just trying to get there themselves. Let's get a love message out. You literally have to organise wood, do you? You've got some wood to be chopped and piled up. I used to like that job when I lived in the country with my parents when I was younger. I used to like doing that, collecting the wood and using the axe to chop it up and stuff. Fill up we had a wood basket by one of the fires. Yeah, I didn't like the coal. We had, me and my ex-husband had a house with a coal fire. I didn't like that so much. Clearing it out, cleaning it up, and setting a new fire. It's not as good as wood. Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. See, that's the positive expectations, right? Yeah, do the housework. If you let it slide, have people do it for me. Be in the present and dream of the future. Keep dreaming. Get your jobs done and just keep on dreaming. It seems the carrots might come true soon. Otherwise, why would they keep on telling us this stuff? It's to make us feel, it's carrots to make us feel good, to get in alignment with it. Because if we're all pessimistic, we're going to miss it. We're not going to see it when it shows up. We're not going to even attract it in, right? Physically demanding, you see, I like stuff like that. I like doing physical stuff. I might go training this afternoon. I might do that. Should I make videos? I'm going to eat something first. Maybe make some videos. I don't know. My energy's actually feeling better. Thank you guys, because my energy's feeling better now than it was when I started this. It's all the coffee as well. Thank you, coffee. So thanks everyone for coming along. It's always fun. Let's do it all over again tomorrow. Unless my carrot comes true. If I don't show up here, you know, it's because something good is happening in my life. So let me know if it comes true for you. Don't just disappear on us without letting us know. You're welcome. See you tomorrow. Thanks for all your donations as well. And don't forget the full moon readings. We've got a full moon tomorrow. The full moon readings are reduced price on behealing.com. You're welcome. Bye. See you tomorrow.